Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name's Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Just an energy check-in before my next reading. So I just wanted to do a quick reading for you guys. Thank you all for the support, the super chats, the donations. Guys, I am extremely humbled. I am thankful for that. Okay, I'm cleansing the energy. All right, I'm sending you guys good vibes y'all's way. Okay, so that you guys could get through anything that you guys could be going through. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I did have a couple of minutes between now and the next reading. So I'm going to do a quick Celtic. Alright, so I'm going to start with this deck. Celtic. Did I just say that? I'm all over the place today, so, guys. Love and light. Alright, let's see. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Somebody wants to get revenge on you. For some of you here, they're plotting some sort of revenge on you. Okay, so, big whoop. Patterns, enjoying the show. You just are sitting back, eating some popcorn, enjoying the show. Somebody wants to get even. All right, somebody's super childish. Okay, they're fired up because you're not paying attention to them. Okay, so this is somebody who's mad. It could be a fire sign for some of you here. All right, they're furious with rage. They're building up emotions. They're overwhelming thoughts that are very angry at you. Okay, so you got here facade as well, so they're putting up a front like it's all good. Okay, so they're putting up a front. This person is a people pleaser. Okay, for some of you here, they have some sort of hidden motive that maybe you are realizing, and you could realize it through their weird behavior. All right, so this person could be coming in to visit you. All right, so an unexpected visit or a phone call or a knock, or maybe they're riding by your house. Okay, because it's giving definitely stalkerish energy. Okay, so visit, what's visit? All right, divine feminine. For some of you here, this person, it could be a divine feminine, but this person could see you as a divine feminine, a leader, a strong, intuitive person, empathetic, okay, a healer to others. Okay, so I feel like whoever, I'm also picking up here, like there could be somebody here that got revenge on somebody that you know, okay, and they are putting up a front like, oh, I don't need your help or anything like that, but they actually do. They might be coming into, because you could be a healer of some sort, okay, or something like that. You're a healer to others. They might be coming by to like see if you could help them. All right, so your enemy now needs your help. Water sign, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for some of you. All right, so what else, Spirit? For Aquarius, children, you might have children with this person. This is returning to one's old roots. Okay, so responsibilities, childhood, immaturity, and innocence. All right, so you might know this person from like a past life or something like that. And maybe you know this person since you guys were children and you guys were fired up, you guys weren't speaking or anything like that. Now they're coming in for some sort of help. All right, so what else? Spirit, communication, yeah, they're going to contact you. They're contacting you. Approaching with voicemail or awaiting text. For some of you here, this is your child. Okay, so a child of yours that you could be having like some sort of, yeah, family is on the bottom of the deck, some sort of like miscommunication with. All right, so family in the bottom of the deck, you're building foundations, you feel safe, or this person feels safe with you. All right, so they want to start a family, or you guys are starting a family. So let's get into the tarot. Angel guides, spirit guides, a bit of light, clear and precise messages for my aquas. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? What is going on with this revenge patterns, enjoying the show? Okay, it's fired up, facade. Somebody here is super mad. They're wearing a front of some sort, Spirit, Aquarius. Okay, so, let's see. What is this with revenge? What's revenge? Enjoying the show. You got temperance. It could be a Sagittarius for some of you. All right, so the temperance is in the reverse. Okay, so somebody does have excessive behaviors. They could be very impulsive. Somebody has a facade. This facade that they're trying to cover up maybe has to do with their addictions and their vices. Okay, with the temperance in the reverse. They're very imbalanced at this time for some of you. Okay, so what about the temperance in the reverse? Sagittarius energy. Somebody doesn't have peace. Somebody doesn't have harmony here with the temperance in the reverse in their home, okay, or something like that. Their family dynamic. They're playing house, okay. Conflict within a relationship. The temperance is in the reverse. So definitely family trouble, okay. Arguments for some of you. This could be your family, all right. But what is this Four of Wands with the temperance? 144 could be significant. 44 could be significant. You guys could be seeing those synchronicities. What is this Four of Wands, Spirit? What's the Four of Wands in the reverse? Right, the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's super lazy. They're a people pleaser, but they don't want to put in the work. Okay, they feel entitled to something. All right, so Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to take shortcuts. Okay, so this person has poor work ethic. They're lazy. They want to take a shortcut when it comes to marriage or something like that. So now they're fired up with all these emotions and angry. Okay, because you're finally moving on. Okay, so for some of you here, you said, fuck this, I'm not going to deal with it. This is all like a revenge plot against me or a facade they're putting up a front. They're never going to take accountability for something, so why am I going to stay there? So good for you, you're moving on. All right, now this person's going to come in and try to help and ask you for help. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Swords. Y'all, this person wanted to win at all costs. This is a bully. All right, so conflicts that left you feeling defeated or something like that. All right, for some of you here, there's someone that's finding out something, okay, that you guys are not together because of somebody else that intervened. Okay, so there's tension, there's violence here, there's stress. What's the Five of Swords? Aquarius energy. What's the Five of Swords, Spirit? All right, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So now they're getting some sort of bad karma. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy, Capricorn, Saturn. They're getting some sort of karma here. Okay, they were being bullied by someone, but they believed it and they went for it. So, you know, misfortune, there's loss, there's bad karma, there's delays here. Okay, or they're having some sort of period of bad luck at this time. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is, they lack financial security. They're very codependent. Okay, so chances are they're coming towards you for help now. All right, so this was a bad investment from the get-go. For some of you here, this person is superficial. It could be a Virgo for some of you, but yeah, cheating, failure. All right, so this person could have cheated on you, put you in a third-party situation or something like that. You made a bad investment. Now they want to come in and ask you for help. What's visit? Unexpected visit here. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with Divine Feminine. You are a healer to others, okay? Or somebody's realizing that. I'm also picking up like somebody's look, King of Cups. You can't make it up. Somebody's realizing that you're a powerful manifester or something like that. Don't mess with the divine. Okay, King of Cups is in the reverse. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for some of you here. This person, okay, they're unbalanced with their rational thinking. Their emotions are all over the place. Now they're going fucking crazy. They're very immature. They're very irrational. They could be saying certain things. Very rude, impulsive, unfaithful, very reactive as well with the King of Cups. This is giving me rapey vibes as well. All right, so this could have been somebody who did all that kind of shit and maybe you know about it. What's the King of Cups in the reverse? So, Eight of Swords. This person could be going to jail. Alright, could be a Scorpio. I'm not saying it, but feelings of entrapment. Somebody here feels trapped in a situation. They feel hopeless. They could be going to jail, okay, for abusing their authority. For abusing, period. Because the King of Cups is emotional. So, they're emotional abusively, cornering you, okay, so that you could have some sort of stagnicity in your life, and you are divine feminine. You're supposed to be healing others. You have a purpose here in this life. All right, so what's this Eight of Swords? Gemini energy. What's the Eight of Swords? This person could be going to jail, or is in a mental prison, or is in a mental jail, okay, or something like that. You got the Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they're stuck. They can't move forward. They want your forgiveness. Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody, this has been coming out for every sign that I've done today, the Six of Cups in the reverse. And I shuffle. Okay, so there's a lot of people that are unable to move from past events. I don't know if it's the planets. I don't know what's going on right now, but somebody here is unable to move from past events. Okay, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus because I did those two signs and that's the same one that came out. All right, they're living in the past and they're stuck. They can't move forward from it. They're fixated on you. All right, so what's the Six of Cups in the reverse? And they're trapped like that. Four of Cups in the reverse. So you see something clearly for what it is. You have a renewed interest in the world. Okay, so you're not going to be depressed. You're not going to be giving to somebody who's not going to be giving to you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cups. All right, so yeah, you want the white picket fence. You want to be happy. You want to have a home, a happy home, all right, and stuff like that. So this rekindling or something like that, renewed interest in the world, could be you seeing something very clear for what it is. And sometimes this mischance that you could have had, you could have thought that it was a mischance or a missed opportunity. It's really not. It could be a blessing in disguise. Clarify. because you're a divine feminine because of it. So this King of Cups could have been your father. This King of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who just the Queen of Wands. Now you're confident. You're a divine feminine, okay? So you're confident. You have a lot of charisma about you, okay? You're very outgoing. You're very creative, okay? I'm also picking up somebody did some sort of magic with Ochum, okay? So that's my Ochum card. So love spells could be significant with a binding here with the 8 of Swords. Somebody bound somebody with Ochum, okay? So that somebody could continue missing out on opportunities, okay? And it's not happening. Now you're more confident than ever. Okay, so what's this Queen of Wands? Sunflowers. Yeah, look, you can't fucking make it up. The Magician in the reverse. Okay, so they're doing magic with Ochum. Okay, with deities of some sort. It doesn't have to be Ochum, but Ochum is the goddess of love. Or they're doing some sort of love spell. Okay, so ineptitude resulting in failure and on loss here. Okay, with the Magician. All right, this person abuses their power. Corrupted. King of Cups is corrupted. All right, they could abuse their power sexually in a sexual way. Okay, or an emotional way. All right, but what's the Magician in the reverse? The 3 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you work with this person or you've worked with this person, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so they're like, I'm also picking up here, like you could be gaining a new skill or maybe learning from this, transmuting that energy and learning from it. Okay, so mastering something, dedicated. You're very dedicated when it comes to this. Okay, so somebody here who's doing magic is very dedicated on continuing to do it, maybe 3 times a week or something like that. When you get to that point that you're doing so much magic, okay, and manipulation, it turns against the person. So what's the 3 of Pentacles? Now they want to come in and collaborate with you after they've done magic, after they've manipulated you, all right, because you see something clear. What's the 3 of Pentacles? The Ace of Cups. They want love. Right, this could be a new beginning in love, okay, or a new opportunity when it comes to love. They want to bring in love into this equation. I don't know, guys. This person, what I feel, is working with 3 different people to do some sort of love spell. The Magician is what I'm clarifying. They could even leave something by your home, by your door, or something like that. All right, so, because they want this relationship to work now. You were this person's joy, all right? This new opportunity is coming your way. What's the Ace of Cups? The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so difficulty focusing could be significant for some of you here with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Head fog, low ambition. Something is just not working is what I'm picking up here. Or you know that this person just brings in bad quality. What's the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse? The Page of Wands in the reverse. They're not spontaneous. There could be bad or delayed news. Okay, so this is a person who procrastinates. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of work. Oh, it's because of whatever. They're lazy. They're unreliable. They're very unstable. Okay, so very unorganized, very unpredictable with what they want. What's the Page of Wands in the reverse? What is this news that's coming in? And then you got the 4 of Swords. For some of you here, you're going to be resting. You're going to be healing, okay, from something. You could have been mentally or emotionally overwhelmed by this person or your job or something like that. For some of you here, you're finding love within something else, okay, or within yourself. All right, you are overcoming some sort of stress, okay, and anxiety. You're waking up to something. Definitely healing. Feeling reinvigorated. You want something new. You want to start something new. All right, so what's children here with communication? And then you got family. You got the 3 of Wands in the reverse. So somebody doesn't have a sense of foresight here. Their hard work is not paying off. All right, again, an equal give and take. So this is necessary for things to work. If you give 100, the other person gives 100. It always has to be like that, you know, an equal give and take. Right, you could be stuck at home a lot, frustrated. You could have returned from travels, right? 10 of Wands, and now you're back to the burdens or something like that. That could be significant, but you may be spreading yourself too thin here. You could be overwhelmed and overburdened, but it's because you're taking on a lot of responsibilities, and maybe these responsibilities have to do with your family and not you. Okay, so what is this with family and communication? All right, the devil in the reverse. So Capricorn energy. So overcoming block growth. Yeah, you're overcoming some sort of block growth, okay, that you could have been experiencing. All right, you're having some sort of revelation, an epiphany of some sort with the devil in the reverse. Okay, you could be ending some sort of addiction. Okay, something was holding you back. Whatever these burdens are, okay, an addiction comes in many forms. You could work too much, and that could be an addiction. All right, yeah, you want to get to that money, but are you killing yourself and you're going to stroke out before you get to that 6 digit? I don't know. You know, something along those lines, all right? But you're finding your independence here with the devil in the reverse. Because the devil in the upright is more like obsession and codependency and toxicities. You're in the reverse. All right, so, or this is somebody here that you're dealing with. This could be a Capricorn. 9 of Wands. They haven't given up. Or this is you not giving up on something. Right, with the 9 of Wands in the upright. The battle is half won. This is tenacity, willpower. You're the wounded warrior. Okay, so you've gone through the ringer and back. You're keeping and maintaining boundaries towards these people. All right, so this is willpower. Right, some of you are letting go of addictions. Congratulations, proud of you. Okay, so that also came out for Capricorn. So some of you could have a Capricorn in your chart. I don't think it came out for Capricorn, I'm sorry. It came out for Taurus. I don't know. I don't remember my readings. All right, 5 of Cups. They're in regret. Somebody's definitely in regret in the 5 of Cups. They're holding on to the past. There's some sort of resentment that they're holding on to. They could be communicating this to you. The Knight of Swords is in the reverse. So this person could have like missed a chance with you or something like that. And then you have the Lovers. Yeah, they missed out on an opportunity with you because they were a coward. They could have fleeted. All right, could have ghosted you. Could have just left in a quickness. Knight of Swords in the reverse. This person could have a criminal background. They failed to recognize this opportunity. The Lovers. So they chose incorrectly. All right, so now they're realizing that you are this person, the balance and the harmony and love. You are balance. You are balance and love when it comes to love. Okay, so they want a healthy relationship. They want to also, this also talks about self-love. For some of you, you're just doing self-love on you. Okay, so good for you. But this is going to be a healthy relationship. The High Priestess, if you are going to be in a healthy relation, yeah, this is definitely a healthy relationship. Some of you are into the occult, right, with the High Priestess showing up. You're keeping your moves silent, all right? So you're letting your intuition guide you. Some of you are tarot readers, all right? You do something for the community. 6 of Pentacles, the universe is in your favor because of it. You might even be in the public eye, exposing people with the sun, okay? And this is going to go very well for you, all right? This is going to be victory. This is victory in a making. So all your desires are coming true, and this has to do with universal balance being in your favor. All right, so everything is going well for you. Okay, so some of you have a platform or you're getting accolades or recognition for something. So this is success and pleasure. You're manifesting your true, whatever it is that you needed to manifest here with the Sun. All right, what's the Sun? The 7 of Wands in the reverse. You surrendered. Okay, so success may be delayed. Success may be delayed, okay, or something like that. Maybe you thought that way, but it's because you're not setting some sort of healthy boundary. Maybe you need to set, it's facing your children, okay, and it's facing this family communication children. Family communication children. So when it comes to family and children and your children, you need to communicate very clearly and set some sort of healthy boundary. I'm getting like a son that doesn't want a mother to date or something like that. That could be significant. Well, neither one should be involved in nobody's relationship or something like that. You need to do whatever makes you happy, okay? So what's the 7 of Wands in the reverse? You got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this is fear. For some of you here, you're like, namaste, stay the fuck away, and you're not giving anybody a chance, okay, because of this Knight of Wands, because you've been played with too many times or something like that. Knight of Wands comes in for a good time, not a long time, right? And this Knight of Wands here could have some sort of STD. This person here, or sexually transmitted demon, they fuck around. Anything that moves, they do it. Okay, so for some of you here, they're very reckless. Okay, so you need to go ahead and set some sort of healthy boundaries. And I'm not going to lie, the Knight of Wands does talk about sexual energy. So if you have the 7 of Wands in the reverse with that Knight of Wands in the reverse, and you guys are having sex or doing something, some of you are celibate, and that's fine. But if you guys, it's not going to resonate with everybody. There's a bunch of you. I hope there's a million of you, but there's not. But there's still a bunch of you that could be having sex or something like that. Please protect yourself, because you could be exposed to something with the sun. So wear that condom. It might not feel the same, but it's definitely safer. What's this High Priestess? Follow your intuition, guys. Queen of Pentacles. You're very grounded. You're very sensible here. Grounded. Materialism could be significant here. I feel the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is like an herbalist. And this High Priestess here could be you. You could be an herbalist of some sort. Yeah, you're overcoming some sort of mental hardship. Okay, for some of you here, you were dealing with somebody who neglects himself or is a gold digger or just deals with people for money or something like that. You guys are letting that person go. You're overcoming that mental hardship. You're healing, and it's the end of depression, letting it go. All right, so you got the Chariot. You're going to be very victorious. Okay, so you're moving forward. Some of you are traveling. You're focusing your energy on what is needed, what you need to focus your energy on. Cancerian energy, and then you got Capricorn showing up, so the Two of Pentacles. So there could be a Cancer, or there could be somebody here influencing a Capricorn, okay, for some of you. A mother figure, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Gemini. All right, so that they cannot come in with some sort of new beginning. Okay, so Ace of Wands is in the reverse. Be prepared for some sort of delays or setbacks. This person over here could be juggling a certain situation. They're bored, so they juggle. They're overwhelmed. You got the Judgment in the reverse. This person's very disorganized because they don't know who to believe, okay? Because all this shit was based on some sort of malicious gossip with the Judgment in the reverse. Whatever it is that you're going through is all about gossip. It's all impulsivity, grudges, rumors, somebody who wanted to win at all costs, a bully. All right, and for some of you here, with the Eight of Wands, are sending energy towards you, and it could be hasty. All right, fast, hasty communication with the Judgment prior is gossip, grudges, rumors, dishonesty, evil eye. All right, because you're a shining star. Because you're no longer in this victimization energy. You started seeing things from a different perspective, right? And you're taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Aquarius energy, the Fool. All right, you're starting something new, and that's what awaits you, okay? And it's going to have some sort of breakthrough clarity for you. This is going to be the new beginning. A new beginning with mental clarity, focus, vision. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been focused on, all right, you could be finding the truth, okay? Or somebody could be trying to take a leap of faith towards you, finding the truth about some gossip that was spread. All right, you got the Empress, and that was the reason why there was some sort of breakup. The Empress is a mother figure. But she's in the upright. Could be a Taurus, a Libra. But yeah, the Three of Cups is in the reverse with the Empress. Somebody could have lost a baby. My condolences. You got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, this person here could have caused some sort of breakup, right, after this long-ass investment that you've been putting into, okay, and this person just deleted, right? Knight of Cups in the reverse. They're in love with the idea of love. So for some of you, you need to let it go. They wanted to steal from you. They wanted to take from you. This person's very deceitful. They're very sneaky. So you're in the King of Swords energy. You're cutting that shit off. Yeah. Okay. And then you got the Hermit. So you're going within. You could have been isolating yourself. You're taking advice from someone wiser. Okay. This is definitely wisdom coming your way. Illumination. The Strength card. Confidence. You went within to come out. To come back. Biting. Okay, to come back stronger than ever. I like that. Look, the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody wants to bring you down. All right, there's some sort of unbalanced energy here with a mother figure of some sort. They're very clingy or unfaithful. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, and then you got the Six of Wands. It's because you're in the public eye, or you're getting recognition because you make that money, honey. They're mad at you because you're making money, because you're reliable, because you're resourceful. All right, because you are achieving success and long-term goals. They don't know how the fuck you're doing it, but you're doing it because that's what your purpose is. That's because you're heavily protected. King of Wands, this overbearing ass narcissistic motherfucker is not gonna take the best of you. Okay, so they could stay arrogant, they could stay overbearing wherever the fuck they are at. Okay, so for some of you here, they're losing out on opportunities and they're having tower moments. For some of you here, letting go of this person is what opens this opportunity for you. Okay, so a new beginning and prosperity. All the aces are coming up in the upright, so that's good. Career opportunities as well. You guys could have left a job and started somewhere new. Ginger could be significant. Some of you are drinking ginger tea. Some of you are, that's an anti-inflammatory. Okay, so some of you could have diverticulitis or something like that. Drink some ginger tea. All right, this could be like all of a sudden with the Tower. That's why I'm saying that. All right, so the Tower with the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody who's corrupt here is going to jail, or there's somebody here, it could be a boss figure or a father figure, okay, or a baby daddy or something like that. The way they make their money is corrupt. Okay, so for some of you here, they're having some sort of bad planning. Okay, they're having some sort of loss or failure. They're in debt. There's destruction. Their house could have burned down or something like, I don't know, guys. I'm picking up a lot of energies here. But yeah, the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse. Two of Wands, an opportunity that was missed. Seven of Cups, a lot of confusion, so you walked away. All right, you thought this was your Emperor, but they were believing their family and stuff like that. Bad planning. All right, so yeah, you walked away and you put an end to that shit. The Death card, you transformed. Now you're in this Ten of Cups. You're happy with your own family. Okay, so attainment of happiness. Sometimes you attain your own happiness. Okay, so you're stable, you're secure, and this person's holding on to you. Their security has shifted towards greed. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. They're very jealous. They're very envious of you because you're in that Ten of Cups. You got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, so they have delays of some sort. They have the Two of Swords. They can't even make a decision here. They're also using divination tools to spy on you, right? With the World in the reverse, things are not, their current approach is not working, all right? Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, all right? This is failure, travel, complications. For some of you here, this person needs to get an attorney involved in something. The World is in the reverse. You got the Hierophant to get some sort of divorce, okay? There's some sort of cycle here that this person has enclosed. All right, so they feel like they're about to regain everything that they've lost. All right, the worst of the hardship is over, and then you have the Moon in the reverse. So yeah, this person's like, the light will come. If this is not your person, this is you. All right, so this is the end of depression, the Moon, illumination, releasing the fears, Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, and then the Page of Swords. Somebody could be under investigation for unaliving somebody in a fight, but that has nothing to do with you. All right, this could also be just a painful ending of some sort. All right, conflicts of some sort. Why fight for that? Why fight to be backstabbed again and again and again? Okay, so for some of you here, this person could be fighting with their people all around because they're spying on you. Page of Swords, you got the Six of Swords, and you're moving into calmer waters. It doesn't matter. Three of Swords, they could be butthurt, they're hurt, there's a period of unhappiness. For some of you here, it doesn't matter. You're still going to be this person's love, right? And that's their justice. Libra energy. That's their karma. Page of Cups. Their karma is that your gifts keep on hiding, all right? You have good ideas. This could be an offer that's coming in, okay? So for some of you here, this is justly deserved outcomes that this person is having. Now this person's being put in a third-party situation, having some sort of legal issues. This could come out in the news, okay, with the Page of Cups. That could be news, something that comes out in the news. It might come out in the news, a little flash of it, and then it goes away. So that could be significant. Let's see. Let me pull some advice for you guys really quick. Angel guides, spirit guides, a bit of light, clear and precise messages for my Aquas advice. Advice for Aquarius. So sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives puts us in the right path. Sure does. All right, so Scorpio, the Death card. Scorpio talks about transformations. Okay, so 10:23 to 11:21. Some of you are dealing with the Scorpio. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Accept what is and let go of what was. Okay, you got here, let go of codependent attachments. You got here, don't let your loyalty become slavery. Because you guys are loyal by fault. I'm going to say that right now. Aquariuses are loyal by fault. So fake friends are friends or family are influencing your actions or the persons that you're dealing with. All right, so they feel like they need to be loyal to them, okay, and it's like they're a slave to whoever it is that they are loyal to, okay, because they're codependent on them. For some of you, you learned a lesson and you let that shit go. That was your past. Okay, so give me one more, Spirit. Don't talk, just act. Don't say, just show. All right, for some of you here, keep your moves silent. Don't tell anybody what you got going on and stuff like that. Let success make the noise. All right, so let me close with one of these angel guides, spirit guides, to give like clear and precise messages for Aquarius. Give me one for Aquarius, Spirit. So you got here Katesh, sacred lust. All right, so that has to do with you lusting, okay, lusting over yourself, feeling yourself, okay, so that could be significant. 26 could be significant, right? A lion, a Leo could be significant here. A moon, Cancer, you got. Somebody could be a nudist. I can't show them. Well, I guess I can, but butt naked, whatever. All right, 26, 26 could be significant. That could be somebody's birthday. 6-2. All right, so you got here Katesh. The temple is lovers. Okay, so the element's fire. Katesh is a mistress of gods and the Egyptian goddess of sacred sexuality, ecstasy, and fertility. Her two men, yes, are the fertility god Min and Montu, the god of war. Somebody could be from Tampa. Okay, somebody could be going to Busch Gardens. Okay, so I know there's a ride there called Montu. So you're an erotic creature. You have divine rights to experience sexual ecstasy. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. So for some of you here, you guys are like celibate and stuff like that. Do you remember how I said there's a lot of sexual energy here? Okay, somebody could be in that kind of energy, and it's okay. Just wear a condom, dude. But, you know, I don't know. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good. So allow yourself to feel. If you don't want to be touched by someone or something like that, then feel yourself. I don't know, something along those lines. But you need to feel good. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire. Quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. You daring to embrace your sensuality will set your world on fire. All right, so it feels good to feel good. For some of you here, you need to open up your kundalini, okay? And the way that you open up your kundalini in the kundalini is like writing it, okay? So kind of like going in circles like that. That's how you open your kundalini, okay? That kundalini experience is by doing that, okay? So that's your sacral chakra, okay? So you're opening up that sacral chakra for possibilities, for creativity, okay? So you're very creative. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I love you. I don't know why I just picked up. Somebody could be opening up a sex store or something like that. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, and prosperity your way. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.